Hey, what's up? It's Minolta. I am a songwriter and a hip hop recording artist originally from Queens, New York. I started rapping and getting involved with hip hop and writing poetry when I was very, very young. I remember my first poem to be published was about America being this big pie that I couldn't get a slice of. And my mom was like, you should start rapping. I had music on the record player growing up. We had Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and the Temptations were my favorite band. And so I grew up with soul, that was a part of everything. And in New York, in the 90s, hip-hop was a way of life. And so as I got older, it was Nas, it was Big L, Cormega, the Fugees, obviously Biggie, Kim. I listened to Pac. I was too young to be involved in the beef. And then, Foxy, Queen Latifah. Did I say Lauryn Hill? Because Lauryn Hill, there was just so much culture in New York. Hip-hop was New York City in the 90s. It was just there, and I feel so blessed and privileged to grow up in that time and to have all of that around me. And then as a teenager, I moved to Southern Pines, North Carolina. So that was a culture shock. But let me tell you, North Carolina was not all bad. It connected me with nature. I grew in ways that I would have never imagined. I was the type of person that didn't like my feet to touch the grass. And now I love camping and traveling and the spiritual connection that I just got with the trees and everything surrounding me. I really experienced as a result of moving to North Carolina. But it was also a culture shock, which I write about a lot in my poetry and in my music. There was a lot of self-imposed segregation. I was considered bougie because I talk intelligently, because I like to write, because I played guitar and listened to different types of music, which I incorporate into my hip-hop. I was bougie, and bougie wasn't a good thing back then. It wasn't bad in bougie. Bougie was like, oh, who she thinks she is. And, I had to not give into that pressure to be like everybody else, because I would have never grown. So anyways, after graduating high school, I continued on this journey of spiritual self-discovery. I converted an SUV into a camper, and I traveled down the East Coast, lived in Florida for a while, just traveling down and writing, every day writing. I had just so many songs in me that I just had to get out. So much music, so many words, and I just had to get it all out. So I started writing every day. I was camping, I was by myself in the woods, nobody around for miles and miles. It'd be like pitch black at night, nothing, just nothing but you. And I was just writing. And I'm so glad that I did that. I'm so glad that I did that experience. At times I was like, am I crazy? But nah, I'm really glad I did that, because that is some of my best writing and works that came out of that. So after my spiritual writing journey, camping quest, I decided, I wanted to move out to the West Coast. So I came out to LA by myself, started linking it with, music industry people that wanted to collab with me. Was very, very blessed and fortunate, and met Sebastian Pringle of Crystal Fighters. He heard some of my flows and was like, yo, I got some beats for you. We got to get you in the studio. So I actually went out to London and recorded my EP, Medicine Trap Music, which is going to be released later this year. I've got the first single, Top, out right now on all platforms. Go give it a listen. And that was produced all by Sebastian Pringle. Amazingly talented artist, incorporates that world dance music vibe with my conscious flows, from Queens, New York. So it's really a very interesting combination. And I'm just very fortunate to have linked up with him as an artist and other artists here out in LA. In the next 5 years, I just see myself going up and up and up as an artist. I would like to do more live performances. I would like to do more performances internationally. I want to go all over the world and just share my experiences, share my flows. I want to dance with y'all. I want to sing with y'all. I've been in the studio, so now I'm ready to get back out on the stage and just be like one-on-one with you guys. I want to, and I'm just going to keep going up and up, and I'm taking you all with me. Hey, what's up? It's Minolta. Follow me on Instagram at Minolta Araya. Go to minoltaaraya.com/contact to book me for shows, studio sessions, features, promotions. You name it, your girl is there. I'm back and forth between Los Angeles and London, baby. So available internationally. Also big shout out to General Taylor and the staff at FemaleMCs.com. My name is Minolta, repping Queens, New York, yo. Let's grow.